It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And all eyes are on Drake May. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Seahawks and the Niners. And it's coming right up on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen up here in the booth. And Greg, this is one of those games that is a little old school. Maybe if it was in black and white, it would be fitting, right? We've had a couple of teams who have to hand it off and see their running backs do it on the ground.
It's just so cool, and you mentioned it, Mike, maybe 10, 15 years ago.
About set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Our 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
The thing that stuck out to me, Mike, was when we met with him this week, immediately, right at the start of the production meeting, was his ability to take ownership of last week's loss. He said, listen, if I don't make those 2 interceptions, we probably win that game. And when you go back and watch the tape, I love how hard he is on himself. He played pretty good ball. If he can eliminate those couple bad throws, a couple bad decisions, when he's good, he is as good as there is in the NFL.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, shot!
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Into space at the 45. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. It's a gain of 34.
Set up!
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Let's go now. Go!
Back to throw. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. The 49ers out for the punt. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
Here's a first down for their running back. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Putting the tight end in motion.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's May. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
Ready?
defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Ready, set, go.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third down. 3 to go.
Here we go, here we go. Huh. Check out.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Here's the punter now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. That is fielded at the 13. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30. The Seahawks offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Shot the right. Ready, ready.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Third and 6.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Set. Ready.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. And even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's first and 10.
Go. Set go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. This pass right side caught by Lamb. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Set to go now on first and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, they didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played.
Okay, ready.
Third and 9.
Ready, ready. Hot go. Hot, hot.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. When the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on first and 10. And he'll get forward for a pumper. It's second down.
Warriors 70 range, 70 range. Hut.
Now May This is caught down that right sideline. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Fires left sideline. That is complete. He is in. Touchdown, Seahawks. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Niners offense headed back to take over once more. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Ready!
They send the tight end in motion.
Go!
Throwing now from the gun. He's hit after the catch to the ball and free. The Seahawks scoop it up.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just
to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. On 2nd down, it's May. Quick hitting slant there. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Mustang 19. Ready?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with that.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment.
Free kick out of bounds.
Kicking the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Drive will start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He'll drop to throw. To the left side, caught by Lamb.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. And this is something that they know in the future. If they need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb.
Ready up.
And it'll be second down.
Set. Ready.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Set, go.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. A tough spot here. Third and long.
Ready. Set.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, outside, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Come on. Set. Go.
They'll look to throw yet again. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
On the ready. Set, go.
They'll send him over to the left.
Ready.
They'll throw here on third and short. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
Reload. Alert. Bronco switch.
Here's a run. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown. 49ers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the 49ers are on the board. It's now 14-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Seahawks offense going to take over just before the half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Matt. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is May. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they found themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go, set.
Throw again is May. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Set. 60 Vices. Panther 11. Dragon 60.
May to the air once more. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Well covered the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has been in control of this offense. I want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge kick to cut into the deficit. The tight end motioning left here. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Ready, go, go.
Back to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
70 Timberwolves. Come on, set. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Ready.
Now, faking the give. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. He is knocked down hard. They stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Let's go. Set up.
One of the tight ends motions right.
Ready.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set up. Hut.
They bring their tight end right.
Hut.
Up the middle they go. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Set. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Cooper DeJean.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's a run going left. And stretching it out toward the sideline, but the defense gets to him. He'll be taken down for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here we go, set.
They'll go play action with May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Set. Hut.
Working out of the gun. It's met. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive lineman, that they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. Here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
And is open middle of the field. It is caught. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
18, Pioneer. 19, Lion.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Go.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. The tight end going in motion to the left.
Ready, ready.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirate. 7 Pirate.
They'll send their tight end left.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And it adds up to 16 now on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The Niners offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout.
Got it. Ready.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
They'll motion
Go.
the tight end right.
Ready.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set. Smash. Smash. Hup.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag.
Ineligible
down.
receiver
Let's see
downfield.
what this call
Offense.
is.
Ready. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Ready. Second.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. In trouble, and down he goes.
When it starts bad, has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
His throw left side is complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have... Third and long.
Set it! No! No! Hey! Hey! Check that! Check
Out of the
that!
gun, he'll throw. Open man, right side, he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let go! Set it!
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Here we go! Here we go! Hut, go! Hut!
Back to the air again on second and 10. To the outside, looked in by Lamb.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur
Here we go,
without
sack.
countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even...
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Set! Unlock line! Unlock
Now
line!
they'll set up to throw. That is hard. Down the field, he's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time. They've dominated the proceedings here in the fourth quarter. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7.
Cougar 19! Let's go now! 65, Dad! 65! Take over!
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. After that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
He'll try and get there on the ground. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
70 range! 70 range! Ready, ready! Buffalo 18! Go!
Out of the gun, here's May. Going for it all. That is... And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Seahawks. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 49ers offense make their way out to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
Let's go, let's go.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be brought down. Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left.
Ready.
Throwing now on first and 10. Quick throw, taken in. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a second and 6.
Set it. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick six.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick six here in the fourth quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Niners offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession.
Check that.
They'll start it here with a first and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
On the set.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go. Set. Hut it. Get it.
They'll throw out of the gun. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Set. Hut.
They'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Still good. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Unlock right.
Riker now to add the extra
Check.
point.
Panther. Shot alert. Shot alert. Check. Check. Reload. Reload.
He's got it. And the 49ers cut into the lead a little bit. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the...
Ready.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Go.
Off the play fake, here's May. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line.
Alert. Alert. Let's go now.
To the ground, a first down run. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
Go!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season's